but it's very, very similar to like a curry preparation from South Asia. The influence from China is going to be in this dish, and you'll see what's coming up next. So. Yeah, I'm not sure if you'll be able to hear me. Okay. I figured I should also do some kind of practical instruction here as well, because when I was in college, I never cooked. But these are base skills and a really easy dish to make that will get you through many, many days and evenings when you don't want to go out to the DC. And it's all made of ingredients that you find pretty easily. So you've got a carrot, you've got celery, you've got green onions. And I've got a couple of tricks of the trade up here as well. I've got a mandolin. This will make the cooking times a lot faster because it will be smaller pieces. I've got 4 noodle packets there, so I'm not going to put too much in there. The recipe calls for half a cup, so I'm just going to do a half a cup of this. Right? You've got your carrots. You can do the same thing with celery, so top and tail them. Right. And see, I'm going to take out the shredding attachment there. This will be quick. I once ended up in a hospital by not holding this too far up. So every chef has some kind of knife wound on theirs. Mine is on my left pinky. We'll do the same thing with this one. Okay, so we've got celery, we've got carrots. I'm going to put this into a prep bowl. You can never have too many prep bowls. It always keeps your board clean. Okay. And the eternal question, how do you dice a carrot properly? We can do that here today. So root end, top end, take the top end off, and you can just turn it. So get a sharp 3-inch paring knife, and that'll take the top off that way. You want to keep the root end mostly on, because that will keep the onion juices from making you cry. Oh. And then just peel the layers off. I'm probably only going to do half of this onion, unless you want me to do the demo twice on how to dice an onion. So, this is always the bit in cooking shows that always annoy me, because they always say that, oh, it's only 10 minutes of preparation, but peeling an onion always takes much, much longer than you expect it to take, right? So, yeah. If you have a really fresh onion, they'll just come right off, but this is not a fresh onion.
Tell us how you learned to cook.
I learned to cook, I left for the UK right after college, and when I realized I was in Northern Europe and I couldn't find Southeast Asian cuisine, I realized I had to learn how to cook it myself. So I started watching a bunch of cooking instructional videos online from not a celebrity chef on Food Network or anything, like old school Julia Child videos. And Julia is the best instructor of technique, because even when she messes up, she has a smile on her face. So you peel your onion. Take it down the middle, one way that way, and then this is where an X and a Y axis come in, and then a Z at the end. So you just go, there's your X. Oh, right, I should probably do, it's always a claw. You hold 3 fingers back this way, and a thumb back this way. Because if you go this way, you're going to get your thumb. But if you go this way, you go this way, you get your thumb. So, and then you put some, you go down that way, and then you just come down. That's how you dice it. Now, while that's going to go into heat, and while it's cooking, use rice noodles, really thin rice noodles. And there's nothing too special behind this besides putting them into a bowl, filling it with hot water, and letting them soak while you saute your other ingredients. So, the magic of television, we've got hot water. Thank you, Yaz. And that's going to sit. couple of garnishes that I can prepare as well on the side. There's 2 hard-boiled eggs, and I'm just gonna peel them. So that's the top and tail and roll, and then it should just come out really easy in one piece. I should have preps. I should have prep cooks doing this. This is what I did for the better part of 3 months when I was starting at a restaurant in San Francisco. It's like you learn how to prep vegetables very, very quickly using nothing but this. So here's 2 eggs. You want to do this? I'll serve it for you first. And let's see. The other ingredients I have up on the stage right now. I have fish sauce, I have veggie oil, pepper, fresh ground pepper, and then homemade chicken stock. That's in that picture over there. That's gonna go at the end. These should soak for about 7 minutes. They should be okay. And gas goes on. Put heat in. Put oil in. Really simple stuff. You just chuck it in to see if it's at the temperature you want. It's not there yet. So we've got a little bit more time to prepare the garnish as well. Always roll your citrus before you cut them. It breaks down the fiber walls inside. It makes it easier to squeeze the juices out. And I always... Yeah, it's definitely sizzling now. You gotta turn it down. That's a wonderful sound. Okay, so here we go. All goes in. Got a towel. I couldn't find my apron this morning, otherwise I'd be wearing it. So again, this is just a regular mirepoix. It's carrots and celery and onions, and you just saute it until the onions start to turn translucent. So that will take about 4 minutes. And because I chop everything up so finely, it'll cook much more quickly. It also helps with texture, because it's very close to the texture of the noodles that are soaking. You can season now, you can season later, but if you put pepper in now, it'll start to brown the dish a little bit as well. So, and it also smells better. Now I've got some onions here for garnish, but I also have one more onion here for flavoring. So slice it in half, use one of these Henry citrus reamers, and that's going to help me flavor along with the fish sauce right at the end. Wish I had a camera so I could show you what this looks like. I would try and hold my laptop over this, but I'll probably drop it. What it looks like. Couple minutes away from that. While that's still cooking, I'm going to show you some of the garnishes that come as well. And this is another issue and an example of class in the Philippines. You'll see a lot of pancit being taught with things like smoked mussels. I was trying to find smoked oysters. Smoked items that are imported in are a way of showing that you can afford smoked items that are imported in. So at really expensive Filipino restaurants, you will find smoked whatever being sprinkled into your pancit as well. So this is from Roach Brothers, so that's how classy this is. Okay. That's starting to turn brown. And the other dish, the other side at the end, I'll cook to order if you want it. But you can't talk about the U.S. and the Philippines without this last bit. So, it's just starting to smoke. That'll just break down This is chicken stock. This will help it along. Stock also deglazes a bunch of the caramelized sugar that's coming off from the onions and the carrots. So you get a nice little sauce at the bottom. And you don't want to put in the stock too early because you won't get the color from the vegetables. And you might overcook the noodles as well. So you're just going to let that reduce down. While that's going, to top as well, you remember your hard-boiled eggs? Fancy little way of making it look nice. A couple of egg slices. And your green onion at the bottom. So take some nice springy ones and put them on the bias, which is on the diagonal. And that movement is, it's this, you're rocking off the floor. And coming up. Yeah, finishing right now. And salt and pepper at the end. Always taste, which is why I've got utensils here. This is fish sauce. This gives you salt. We've got lemon juice for your bitter. Toss and taste. And if it's to your liking, you can start plating. It's a secret to most restaurants, they always oversalt. This is the part of cooking shows that I always wish that I could be